Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Morning, guys. You gotta love the Turkish music in the morning, man. Nothing like some Turkish music. I want you to get you moving. What's up? What's up, Mike? Bjorn, Keith, Hamilton. What's up, guys? Bitcoin, nice move to the upside. Altcoins going absolutely berserk. I should have FOMO'd into near yesterday. But, hey, you live and you learn. Actually, it's a good thing I didn't FOMO, you know? Sometimes it doesn't work out for you, though. AVAX going nuts. We had AVAX and XLM getting listed on Robinhood. You saw AVAX get absolutely mooned on that news. Pope Dot going nuts. What's going on, guys? We'll talk about it in a sec. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, man. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen.
Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Yo! Good morning, fellas. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Rich? What's going on, Rico? Neil, what's up, buddy? Bjorn, Mike, B-Water. We got the move up, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're going to play some, probably play a little bit of pump songs this morning. Bitcoin right now just sitting at 24K. This is an important level that we got to watch for Bitcoin, but what a nice move overnight, man. Shout out to the guy yesterday that said, there's no way Bitcoin's going to pump to the upside. There's no way. Did you know what's coming? Shout out to that guy, man. Listen, you guys know me. I love the troll. I'm not always right, but I love when people tell me there's no way. Something's impossible. Anyways, what's going on? What's going on, Yeldar? Lazarus said George's new setup. Is he streaming from a prison cell? I don't mind it. It just depends on the color that's in his background. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. What's going on, Cody? What's going on, Neil? You know what to do, Bobos. Time to FOMO in higher. I guess that's the thing to do right now. But anyways, we talked about yesterday this inverse head and shoulders right here. Left shoulder, right? We had the head. We had the right shoulder. We talked about how we all like a little bit of head, right? We talked about Bob said, okay? We talked about how Bob, it would take a little bit of a head, but we wanted all the head. We wanted all the freaking head, and Bitcoin, nice move to the upside after breaking out of that little inverse head and shoulders. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, our technical measure move out of this inverse head and shoulders, guys. If we take our head to the neckline, and we actually put that to the upside right here, that did give us a measure move back up to about 24,000, right around 24,500. So the measure move says that we have a little bit higher to go on this move. I'm not a big fan of measure moves. I like certain patterns. They tell you a general direction you should be going, but measure moves, it is what it is. But the technical measure move is back up to 24,500 for a BTC, which, you know, should be good for all coins, should be good for Ethereum, and everything in between. What's going on, man? You was up that up at the crack of dawn, wanting to get on that guy from last night. Oh man, he was so certain. He was so certain, man. He was so certain. Top of the morning to you, Timbo. Who says top of the morning? I know we asked that the other day, but who says top of the morning? You know what I mean? Anyways, what can we expect for Bitcoin now? All right, now that we got the breakout, we saw altcoins go nuts. Near, I should have FOMO'd into Near yesterday, but I don't FOMO, okay? Sometimes it bites me in the ass when I don't FOMO, but Near up almost 15% today. Near going nuts. AVAX going nuts. Can we get a little pump song just for Bitcoin, though? Come on, man. Let's get a pump song going for Bitcoin in this early morning. Let's get it, man. Come on. Come on. No one says that. Come on, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I had to get that in. It might be a little bit early for you guys to be dancing. A lot of you guys are probably just watching the screen like this. While I'm here dancing. You know it's true, too. You know you guys are just watching the screen like that while I'm out here dancing. You know it. You know it, man. You know it's up. That's beautiful stuff. Now, I'm not going to go back and do that. I want to tell you guys what I'm seeing here now. So, this morning, this already kind of played out, so I'm not too worried about this anymore. But we did have a little bit of bearish divergence on the 15-minute time frame and on the hourly time frame. But it looks like that already played out, right? Bitcoin had higher highs and it had lower highs on the price action. You got the move back down to the downside. You took this yellow vector candle right here. All right. Now you're looking like you're trying to come back to the upside. Okay. And if we look at, you know, the shorter term time frames here, we look at what we got going on. We now have this red vector candle right up back up here. So what do we expect? We expect Bitcoin to at least come back up and test this red vector here. The top of that's at about 24,200. So, you know, this bearish divergence already played out. Does it need to come back down lower? You know, it could. I mean, you could honestly, at this point where you're at, you could just go sideways here for a little bit. Let the 50 EMA come up here, catch up to you before you run back to the upside. It's going to be interesting to see what we do here. It's definitely going to be interesting. But you flip this around, right? Now that you had that bearish divergence, now you got a little bullish divergence coming on, right? So this is why you can flip that bearish divergence into some bullish divergence. You know, we couldn't hear the song. Music is low again. All right, hold on. You guys said the music is low. Man, I feel like every time I change something on here, it jacks up like everything. Let's see. Let me go to the pump music. You said the pump music was low. Okay, we might have to change that next time we play it, which probably going to be in a few minutes, if I had to guess. But we did have some lower lows and some higher lows on the price action. Lower lows on the RSI coming in now on the 50 minutes. So now you flip that into bullish divergence. Is that going to be enough to push you back to the upside? We shall find out, my friends. Okay? It's definitely low, almost muted. Sound is fine. Thank you, Handleton. Don't listen to the trolls. Thank you, man. You guys love trolling me with the stream setup, man. It's not cool. That's not cool. I should not. The mods in my chat should not be trolling me. Okay, I guess that's my fault for making a troll a mod. You know. Oh man, that's too funny. Anyways, 24,100. You know, I will say this: it's awesome that Bitcoin's out of this freaking range. Can we get a hallelujah in the chat?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
It is great that Bitcoin's finally out of this stupid $23,500 to $22,700 range that we were in for a week. That was painful, man. Painful. That week was so painful. It's not even like we were in a range. We were just in such a tight range. Okay, now, like we always say, we like tight things on this channel. Okay, but we don't like to be in the tight range for Bitcoin because it's boring, but we're finally out of that. Now, where do we find ourselves on the 1 hour time frame? Well, if we take our swing high on the Fibonacci's to our swing low, okay, of this move. So this swing high to this swing low, and we extend the Fibonacci's out. We've now came up to that 786 Fibonacci level, right? We smashed the 0.618, which I usually look at for a retracement, and now we're right back up. If we do a quick zoom in here, you guys can see that we're sitting right at that 786 Fibonacci level, okay? Sitting right there, like a cookie. You see that? Bada bing, 786, awesome. Doesn't have enough juice to get back over that. We talked about the bullish divergence. I will say, I do think Bitcoin has enough juice to continue at least back up to test the previous highs. Back up to 24,500-ish, right? I do think it has enough juice to get back up there. We will see, as always, but I do think it has enough juice. 1 hour time frame still has a little bit of room to run on the RSI. It's a little bit up there, right? It's a little bit cooked on the RSI there, but that's okay. In the 4 hour time frame, is at the range where it has gotten a little rejection on the previous moves up, right? If we look at the 4 hour RSI here, and we extend this across like this, okay, you can see that this is the range where Bitcoin actually tends to come up a little bit higher. It tends to come up a little bit higher, but this is the range where on this move up, this was the top, right? This move up, it actually had a pullback or still went up, but you ran relatively top there. This one right here still moved up. So, I mean, I still see one more leg up at the very, very least for Bitcoin. At the very, very least, one more leg up, okay? Now, if we zoom out, I will say this. We got to assume, at the end of the day, we got to assume this is a bear market rally until Bitcoin gets out of this freaking bear flag, okay? So I don't want to turn super moon boyish just yet, even though I still have a feeling in my Gymborees, man. My Gymborees still tell me that we're going higher, bearing any black swan event. Bearing that the CPI data on Wednesday comes out and we're we're at like 10, 11% or some shit like that, okay? If that happens, we're going to dump. China invades Taiwan, we're going to freaking dump, okay? Bearing some black swan event, I do still have that feeling in my Gymborees that we still go up a little bit higher here. I do. And I will trust my feeling in my Gymborees. And I will trust what I see still on the charts, which I think the charts still look fine at the current moment. Never thought we'd see the day where we'd be excited about 24K. Yes, but you always got to look at where you've came from, okay? Not where you've been, or I guess not where you came from the bottom side. You always got to look at it that way, you know, and that helps you, I guess, get a little bit more positive on the price action. Anyways, let's see what Bitcoin does here. So we are coming back up. What we don't want to see here's what we don't want to see, guys. This is what we don't want to see on the 15-minute time frame. We don't want to see the left shoulder, the head. Well, some of us want to see the head, if you know what I mean. Come on. The left shoulder, the head, and you don't want to see the right shoulder. Oh, my Lord. Bitcoin, big spike to the upside. Bitcoin, you guys should just see that big spike to the upside. Anyways, what you don't want to see here is now this get rejected. You get that right shoulder, and you get that move to the downside here. Okay, that's what we don't want to see. So let's watch to see if we get that inverse. That head and shoulders move play out. But Bitcoin just got a big spike to the upside, back up to 24,200, and then it came right back down. So let's see what Bitcoin does here in the short term, guys. We are starting to hold that 20 EMA, right? We got the rise, we got the back test of the 20. Tried to spike back to the upside, but right now we're sort of just chilling like a villain. Of course, it's a bear market rally. We're in a bear market until 68K. Facts, man, facts. All right, so 24,150. Let's see what BTC does here, guys. We got a big spike, but it spiked right back down, so this could just be a fake move at the current moment. Let's pay attention here. We did have some bullish divergence on the 15-minute. Looks like that is playing out. Does it have the juice? Because you guys see exactly where this wick to. And this is why I love vector candles, man. Shout out to my guy Tino. Go check out Trader's Reality so you guys can learn this stuff too. He's going to teach it better than I do. But we had this red vector candle right here. Look exactly where you came back up to, man. You can't make this shit up. This wicked right to the top of that candle and then came right back down to the downside. Okay? You can't make this shit up. So there you go. You took that red vector. Now is it going to start curling back down? Or does it have enough juice to pop back up and make a higher high? Let's find out right now. Let's find out. Let's go check ETH real quick. Ethereum. ETH. Come on, man. If you look at the hourly on ETH, beautiful, beautiful stuff too. We have now made the higher high on Ethereum for this whole run. Can we get a pump song going for ETH, man? Come on. Let's go, bro. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Let's go to our pump music song. Come on. 108. 1805 on ETH. You gotta love it, bro. The high of the move. John said, speaking for yourself, Chart Whisperer. The Chart Whisperer. Now listen here, man. I know you want lower prices, John. Okay? Listen, at least you admit it, though. That's why I respect John. Because John's not being like, I'm bearish just because I want to be. No. He's bearish. Okay? So low. All we can hear are your pows. You guys are kidding me, man. Louder? Okay, hold on. Let me turn it up. Pump music. You guys want it super loud? I'm going to put it on 100. Okay? I'm going to put it on 100. Okay? And next time we play it, you got to know if it's loud enough for you. Okay? Pump up the volume. I got you. The money bills screw up the frame rate. Come on, man. All right, I got you. I gotta tweak these things. I just added some of these things. I still gotta tweak them. But here we go. 24,172. Come on, BTC. Smack that high. Don't be a little head and shoulders pattern here in the 15-minute, man. Don't do it. A couple altcoins. Look at Near, man. You looked at Near yesterday. I should have FOMO'd. But, I mean, we talked about this on Near yesterday. We had the downtrend and resistance on the RSI. Man, look exactly where that RSI broke out. Right here. On this candle. On the start of, actually, this candle here. Smacked that downtrend and resistance to the upside. And Near just went on a berserk run. Up about 15% to the upside since the stream yesterday. That's the way the cookie crumbles, man. But, yeah, Near looking juicy. I guess Near just doesn't want to give me a my 20% pullback. I guess it doesn't. And I told you guys, I'm only going to buy 20% pullbacks. And it hasn't done it. So I'm still in the sidelines for Near, man. But I'm not like Clint. Clint sold his whole... I don't know if he did. He said he did. Clint is on the sidelines. Can we get a shout out to Clint Sidelines boy, man? Come on, bro. Anyways. Here we go. So Bitcoin did close right here. Let's see what it does on this new candle, man. Let's see what it does. Real quick, stock market. Look at, this is such a big week, man. This is such a big week for the S&P. This is such a big week for the NASDAQ. Okay? All right? Literally everything here. This is such a big week. Look at where we're at in the S&P. Previous lows, previous highs. We are right back up to that level, man. If the S&P can break this, it's got some room to run to the upside, man. All right? It's got all this space right here. You see all this space? It's got all this space right here. All right? NASDAQ. Let's go to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's up so far today. This is the biggest point for the NASDAQ, man. And this is going to be very, very key for BTC to see if the NASDAQ can break out right here. All right? Look at where you're at in the NASDAQ. I don't know why this chart's all jacked up, but we're actually right here. The NASDAQ, if you can get a pump today, you're going to break this downtrend of resistance. That's been this whole bear market downtrend resistance, man. And this is what gets me a little excited in my Gymborees. Not so much Bitcoin, but what I see on stock market charts, because Bitcoin is almost exactly correlated to the stock markets. You got one touch. You actually got two touches here. You got two touches here. You got a touch here, okay? And we like touches, all right? But we like to break the touches more. If this breaks, look for a move for the NASDAQ up to about 1,300, which you might not think is a huge move. But a move of about 2-3% on the NASDAQ could mean a pretty explosive move for BTC to the upside. So watch that. This is the big point we got to watch on the NASDAQ today. It's got some more room to run, before it's a possible pullback. 4 hour looks fine. Okay, we got to see what this is. It's up about 0.6% on the day today. S&P futures look like they're up about 0.5%, so that's good. That's definitely good to start the day, for sure. You gotta love it. Man. It's 2022 and you don't know about Near. Come on, bathwater. Don't worry, Clint. There will be another bear market. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. No, man. I hope. I mean, I still think eventually everyone's going to get another opportunity to accumulate at these prices at some point. Every bear market's a double bottom. Okay, so take it for what you will. But right now, it is what it is. 24,184. All right, so man, we got to get back above this red vector candle here because we don't. This is looking like a little bit of a head and shoulders top on the short-term time frame. This is the 15-minute time frame. So take it for what you will, guys. Now, look at total market cap, man. Look at total market cap. Let's play the pump song for total market cap. You know.
Strap up. We're going to the moon. We're going to 100K tomorrow.
Look at total market cap. We are now smashing that 200-week EMA like freaking butter. Okay, like butter on a pan that you're cooking some juicy pancakes on. Okay, you're flipping them up, you're flipping them down, you're flipping them sideways. You're going this way, that way. Total market cap smashing that 200-week EMA. We talked about in the past when it does that. Did it right here in March of 2020. You went nuts. Okay, you did it right here in 2018. You went nuts. All right. So if we can get a full body close, an open and a close above this, which is this week, okay, that's going to look super juicy for total market cap, okay? Now you guys going to keep saying, well, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, come talk to me in a week if we close back up here, and then tell me. All right, but anyways, let's see what we do here, but that is juicy, man. That's juicy. We still got a long week to go, so I don't want to. Wednesday's the big day to watch, okay? And I will say this again. Wednesday could be, Wednesday's usually the midweek reversal, okay? We're pumping right now. And we also have big news coming out on Wednesday with the CPI print. Now, could it be like the rate hike, where the rate hike came out, no one gave a shit, and we pumped after we got the 75 basis point rate hike? No one gave a shit, right? And at the same point, everyone's looking at Wednesday for being possibly bearish. What if the CPI print comes out lower? Okay, imagine the catalyst that would be for the market. Now, we don't know what's going to happen. Everyone's going to speculate. It's going to be higher. It's going to be lower. I will say this. A quick little update on this. The price of goods, at least from what last time I saw, everything was kind of going slightly lower. Now, take that for what you will. But I am relatively optimistic about Wednesday. I am optimistically about Wednesday. Let's see. That's exactly how I sound. Nice. All right, here we go. Let's get a pump song going for total market cap because that's looking juicy right now, man. Oh my God, that's loud now. You guys told me to turn it up. I'm sorry if I blew your speakers, man. The BTC. Bullish divergence coming back to the upside. We took that red vector. Come on, man. BTC. I have to have a quick word with you, my friends. Okay? I have to have a quick word with you. Okay? I know you see a little bit of resistance right here. Just ignore it, my friend. Just ignore it. You know? You're such a good little green candle. Continue to make a bigger green candle here. Okay? We don't want to see a small green candle. We want a giant one. Okay? So, just kind of, make your way up here. Don't turn red. Come on. He's gonna keep talking to it. Hopefully he listens to me when I talk to him. It's like a little dog. Come on, buddy. Come up to the other side, buddy. You too loud? You guys are killing me. I don't believe anything you say. That's the problem. When you guys troll me all the time, I don't believe anything you say. Now he wants to. All right. Anyways, let's see. Now he wants to ignore. No, he doesn't want to. That's how I would sound talking to little Jimmy. Oh my God, man. That's like Jabba. Come on, little buddy. Melissa's waiting for you. Come up a little bit higher. No, it's too small for her. Come on, a little bit. Come on, I don't want to have to bust out the pills. Come on, just a little bit higher. Come on. Just a little bit, buddy. Come on, little Jimmy. That's too good, man. Rewatch, listen for yourself. I'll go rewatch after the stream, man. Because I'm actually going to go back and cut up the stream today and make a little bit of a shorter, condensed version, because a lot of people are like, Jordan, I can't watch your stream for 2 hours. I'm going to make a shorter, little condensed version and upload it on my other channel. So I can give you the link for that if you guys want it. But anyways, right now Bitcoin's just kind of chilling. ETH is chilling at 1802 at the moment. We're so in his head he should make us pay rent. Get out of here, John. All right, no, seriously, guys, is it too loud or too low? Because honestly, I don't want to piss people off. I'm gonna put it down to what it was before, because I honestly don't believe you guys, and now I feel like it's gonna be too loud. So I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it up to 80, and it was at 75 before. There we go. There we go. All right, so anyways, let's jump on some other stuff here. All right, so guys, I will say this again. Look at the 2-week candle. Now, we still got, let's go through it. We still got all of today, all of Tuesday, all of Wednesday, all of Thursday, all of Friday, all of Saturday, all of Sunday. We got 6 days left, if I can count correctly. Sometimes, you know, it's a little bit skeptical, especially at. But if you look here, guys, if you look here, I told you guys this. If the 2-week market cipher chart flips bullish, that is going to be the ultimate signal for me to switch my Gymborees. I'm going to switch my Gymborees full bull mode, okay? If the 2-week chart gets this green dot, okay? And I will say this again. We zoom out, and we look at this 2-week market cipher chart, okay? Look at the 2 times that we had these big momentum waves in the bottom here. And look at all the green dots that we've got. And look at where they came in on the BTC chart. One right here, March of 2020. You saw what happened after that. Right here in February 2019. You saw what happened after that. Okay? 2 down here back in 2015. You saw what happened after that. Okay? We are so freaking close to switching that. If we close where we're at right now, we're probably going to get that flip on the close. But I want everyone to be wary right here. This also could be a sign for caution. Because if you look at where we're at right now on this as well, let me actually bring this down. And you look at where we actually were back in the last little bear market rally, the big one right here, where we had this little fake cross. Not a fake cross, but it looked like we were going to cross and then we just dumped right back down, was actually right here as well. Okay? And not only that, if we look at the 2-week RSI trend line to the downside, you guys see this? Where we came back down like this on the RSI? Look exactly where we got rejected on that as well. Right here. Okay, so at the same point, you had that fake little flip. You had the 2-week RSI resistance. Okay, and look where you're coming to right now. That 2-week RSI resistance point. And also that flip on the 2-week market cipher chart. So it's pretty similar to where you were back in March. So just be careful right now. But I will say this, man. If both of these things break out, you're probably going to see Jordan be slightly moon boyish, okay? Because these 2 things in the past have been incredible, especially if the 2-week RSI breaks out and you get that green dot on the 2-week on market cipher. That's going to be freaking bullish as hell, man. Freaking bullish as hell. So we are close. We haven't done it yet, okay? We still need to go up a pretty a good amount higher, I would say, especially on the RSI level here. But that's looking ultra juicy for BTC there on the 2-week chart. But we haven't broken out yet, so let's not get carried away. Let me take a sip of my coffee, man. Give thanks and drink coffee, man. I appreciate you guys for being here and hanging out with me every single freaking day. Some of you guys, I still can't believe it. Some of you guys literally hang out here every single day for like 3-4 hours every single day. It's actually nuts. All right, so I appreciate you guys for being here and everything that you guys do, man. You guys are nuts. Especially for hitting that like button up, if you know what I mean. Thank you for saving one of those likes that you don't like a girl's photo on Instagram that you don't even know, and you watch my stream for multiple hours a day. Thank you for giving me one of those likes. I appreciate it, man. Coffee mugs with and the streams now. Listen, this is the only one that has a saying on it. Okay, it's a good saying, man. It's a good saying. What's going on, Drew? What's up, buddy? Good morning, Drew. Good to have you here, buddy. All right, so we're waiting on BTC. Looks like BTC's trying to come back up again. Let's go check the NASDAQ real quick. Oh, shiza, man. Wait, is this? Hold on. Let me go back to the daily. Look at the NASDAQ! Ho! The NASDAQ's breaking the downtrend of resistance for the bear market. Ho! I actually didn't think you were going to do that today. Let's go, man. Let's get it. Come on. Look at the NASDAQ. That's very, very nice for BTC, man. Very, very, very beautiful for BTC. Right? 5 touches on this and this downtrend. You are now smashing that to the upside. Okay? If it closes up here, wait for the close. We're going to get pumped, but wait for the close. If it closes up here, looking at 1,300 for the NASDAQ, man. Come on, bro. NASDAQ's breaking out. Let's get it, man. Looking at 1,300 as the next target, if and only if we close above this line. Okay? If and only if. That's beautiful shit, man. That's beautiful shit. Let's freaking go. That's good for BTC, man. What's going on, Neil? Neil, you see Jabba tonight, man. Jabba is sleeping in the mornings. He's sleeping in the mornings. AKA Jordan needs more coffee to have Jabba on his stream. To be fair. But NASDAQ's looking juicy. What's the DXY up to today? Let's check it out. DXY still just chilling. It's still above the 50 EMA. I'm really waiting for the DXY to break the 50 EMA. The DXY breaks the 50 EMA to the downside. That's going to be a very, very good ticket for us as well. Right now, it's just hovering above it. Okay. If you guys don't know, the DXY holding above the 50 EMA. You dropped it below it a little bit right here, but I mean, to be fair, I don't care about these slight deviations. But as long as you stay above this 50 EMA or relatively close to it, you're still probably going to be relatively bullish. So, you know, keep an eye on that. We're still above it. So DXY really hasn't done anything crazy. But like we said, we did break trend on the DXY. We did come up and get rejected. Okay, is this going to continue down? We got to find out, right? We got to find out. We don't know yet. Let's see. 1,300, that's very bearish. Very bearish. Oh, I mean 13K. not 1,300, you know what I mean? Oh, man. This is good shit, man. It's good shit today. Let's check out some altcoins. What altcoins should we check out? Let me know in the chat what altcoins should we check out. Anyone that's, you know, can't chat in the chat, you know how to let me know. Rich said, my 2-year-old daughter now yells at me to turn on Jordan. Jordan. You know why? She probably likes these. Oh, no, not this one. Oh, God. We're dumping and pumping at the same time. Oh, God. We're pumping and dumping at the same time. Oh, God. Oh, we're ending with the pump song. Holy moly, man. All right, Near's going nuts. Dot. Let's go look at Polkadot. Yeah, Polkadot went nuts yesterday. Polkadot, I was looking at this inverse head and shoulders, too. It was almost the same as BTC. Right, slight deviation on this little left shoulder, but you had the left shoulder, you had the head, you had the right shoulder, you had the breakout. Beautiful, beautiful shit. If you look at the measure move of this as well, let's take the low to the high and extrapolate this to the upside. That's going to give us a measure move of about $10.15. Once again, measure moves are measure moves. It is what it is. It is what it freaking is, man. Get yourself together. What's going on, Dan? I knew you were in here, buddy. I knew you were in here, man. But yeah, so nice move for DOT, up about 8% on the day. That's some beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, let me do real quick. Let me zoom out on the daily. Okay, now that we saw that play out nicely, let me actually grab a Fibonacci from... Actually, I don't know if this one's very useful. Let me actually go to this low to this high. Or sorry, this high to this low. And look at that, man. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Look at where the measure move puts you. The measure move, that inverse head and shoulders we just drew, is also right at the 1.618 Fibonacci level. Okay? So can we... Confluence is great. Confluence is great. You can't make that shit up. And that's right at $10.16 for DOT. Okay? The 1.618 Fib. I would not be surprised to see DOT come up to the 1.618 Fib. Daily looks fine. Daily got room to run to the upside. 4-hour time frame, same thing. No bearish stiff. Still got some room to run up. That doesn't look too bad. 1-hour time frame doesn't look too bad either, man. you got. Actually, the 1 hour doesn't even have bearish divergence. So you got everything looking there, looking good there. And if you actually go to the 15-minute, yeah, 15 minutes just kind of chilling at the highs. So nothing crazy going on there. You pretty much just came up to test the highs, and you get a slight rejection from there. So 15-minute, you just want to see the rise back up. But I do think that you will on little polka dot, man. But polka dot, not looking too shabby. Not looking too shabby whatsoever. Let's see. Monday shit show tings. Tings? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Cryptos are us. If you tell me that's not gonna happen, that's gonna make me think that it's even more gonna happen, man. David said everything looks good on the charts. The charts do look good, and I would agree with you. I think the charts look fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But like I've said, if something bad comes out on Wednesday, bearing like some massively high number, okay, that's going to bring the markets right back down. So take it for what you will. I'm just looking at the charts, but I've told you guys this a million times. Wednesday comes out, 10%, 11% rate hike. Well, not rate hike. CPI print. That's going to bring the markets down, okay? Now, if it comes out relatively the same or lower, I think that's actually going to boost the market to the upside, all right? So who knows what the actual number is going to be? I'm just going to look at what the charts are telling me, because what you can look at with the charts is this. It doesn't really predict black swan events, but what you can look at with the charts is you can usually tell when a dump is coming relatively soon. When I look at the charts, I'm not seeing... it usually, like, before you have really bad news, you usually can see, like, some type of bearish divergence on the daily charts, right? Does Bitcoin have bearish divergence on the daily charts? I'm not really seeing it at the moment unless I'm blind. Sometimes I can be blind, you know what I mean? If we look at where Bitcoin is from its previous high, no, I mean, right now, if we close where we're at, we actually have higher highs on the daily and higher highs on the price action. So I always usually look for daily bearish divergence. Right now, there isn't any, right? So I'm going to take it for what it is. You know what I mean? Wednesday, it either melts up or melts down. I completely agree. Wednesday is going to be a big day. A big, big, big day. Now, I will say this. If the CPI comes lower, you best bet that you hope that you're gonna want to have some crypto, man. I will say that. And stocks. Okay? If it comes in lower, oh, God, man. That's going to put a lot of people's relative fears behind them. If it comes lower, if it comes significantly lower, especially that. Now, if it comes higher, it's probably the same point, right? So we got to see what happens on Wednesday. It's going to be a fun week either way, man. I think it's going to be a fun week, either for some good accumulation zones or just a continued move to the upside, man. It's going to be very, very fun. The melt up. Up or down, either way is entirely possible. Yeah, you got to be ready for either scenario, I think. Because anyone telling you it's going to be higher or lower, I think is pretty much just guessing. You know what I mean? We don't truly know, because we don't really truly know the true number. Even when it comes out, we don't even know. We burned the bear flag this week. I hope so, B-Water. Right now, to burn the bear flag, because that's sort of the last bearish things I see in the charts, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, if I can try to find something that's bearish, I would. The last thing that I see bearish on the charts, and I would definitely agree with B-Water, this is what I've been saying, is the last bearish thing I see is this bear flag, man. Now, right now, for us to get out of this, we have to get back above... Right now, if we moon to the upside today, okay, because obviously this moves up every single day, we have to get back above... It's right around 25,400, it looks like. Yeah, 25,400. I would even say let's call it 25,500 for us to get out of this bear flag. Okay, if we moon today, obviously every day that moves up. Like tomorrow, it'll be like 25,550, right? But you get the point, right? If this breaks up out of this, I don't see a ton of bearish things on the charts until we get back up to like 28,500, right? Which is the previous swing lows. All right, but that's bearing in mind, no pun intended, bearing in mind that Wednesday is going to be a big deciding factor. You know what I mean? So take it for what it is, man. The best way to invest is a guess. I guess. See, I guess. I even said I guess. Savvy said it's going to dump. Savvy always says it's going to dump, man. Like, listen. Can I do a quick rant alert? Savvy's killed it in this bear market. But what you got to understand about Savvy is Savvy always says it's going to go down, right? So obviously he's going to be right sometimes. So the chart doesn't always go up. Savvy's a genius in a bull market and a genius in a bear market and one of the biggest idiots in a bull market. Okay, he was one of the biggest idiots in 2020. He was one of the biggest idiots in 2021. Okay, in 2022 he's been killing it, but something tells me in 2023 and 2024 he's going to be one of the biggest idiots again. Okay, so take it for what you will. That's why being a perma anything, okay, is sort of ridiculous, and I've been guilty of that before, and I won't be guilty of that again. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. All right, so let's come back over to this. So 24,130. 24,130. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, come on. Don't be starting to troll me back in the chat. You guys are funny, man. don't be doing it. No, he's not. Don't be saying that, Dion. Don't be saying that, man. All right, let's go check some other charts. So, DOT still continuing up, 929. We said 1016 for the 1.618 Fibonacci level. Let's check out Sol. Sol's trying to come back up too. Up about 6% on the day as well. Sol's just still in this little channel. Okay, so, if we take it for what it is, we usually come back up and test the top of the channel, the bottom of the channel. If we were to take out where we're at now, right? Let's zoom out. Go back here. We were looking at Sol of this falling wedge. It took a little while to play out, okay? But it was a beautiful falling wedge. At the bottom of the falling wedge, we had this W formation. We pumped back above it. We had to test it twice to hold it, but eventually we got that move above. Okay, so that falling wedge played out nicely. Now, if we were to look at where we would expect to come up to now, bearing that Bitcoin continues up, that's always the key factor, and what I'll always say. All right, we're looking for a move back up to the top of this channel. Where would that put us? Today, if it pumped up straight today, which I doubt that's going to happen, so keep that in mind, that's going to put us back up to like 51.21, and it has the room to do so. It has the room to do so. Let me actually bring out the old trusty RSI resistance on the daily, and look at what Solana's doing today. And I will tell you guys this, these things don't lie. I'm going to be looking at these more often. When you see these breaks of the RSI, okay, RSI usually continues up in that momentum in a strong way, and the price action usually follows in a strong way, okay? So you're seeing the breakout in the RSI down here. I'm expecting the breakout on the price action to come over the course of the next couple days. Back up here. You know what I mean? You could actually probably bring it from the closes because the RSI measures closes. So you can see right in the close, we're right at resistance, right? So I'm expecting this to break out. Maybe not today because we already had a big move, but maybe tomorrow, right? So keep that in mind. Sol, I'll be looking for a top of this channel back up to 51.30 or so. Alrighty? Alrighty. All and Gala are great buys still. Yeah, Gala's still chilling. At least today. It's came up a little bit today, but Gala's still chilling. Gala's a beautiful setup, man. You guys know I love Gala. I'm always looking at it because someone shouted out in the chat, but Gala, the breakout of this falling wedge, okay? The W formation at the bottom of the falling wedge, that's the setup you want to see. You rise back above, you back test the W formation highs, and now you're looking for that continuation back to the upside. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. It's absolutely beautiful. Same point on Gala. We got to get back above 6.6. And if we do, you're looking at 7. But Gala's another one that has a beautiful setup. Beautiful setup. And we'll keep going from there. Cardano. Oh, we're gonna bust through altcoins right now, man. I got to get off at about 10:45-ish. So I'm gonna stay on for at least another half hour here because we're rip rolling. All right, Bitcoin just had a wick to the downside. Now it's coming back up pretty strong here. Let's see, that got bought up pretty quick. So look at that, man. Yellow vector candle right here. Bitcoin just came back down, took this yellow vector candle on that 15-minute wick. Now it's getting that move to the upside again. Look at the NASDAQ, man. Up about 1.5% already in the first 45 minutes of the market open. That's nice. That's beautiful shit, man. Beautiful shit. Sorry my language. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not sorry for the language. I take that back. Look at BTC coming back up to the highs. Let's see if BTC can break out here. Let's see, man. I want to see more altcoin pumpage today. Happy days, John. Happy freaking days. It's a beautiful Monday today. Beautiful Monday today. It's absolutely beautiful. We'll see if it continues to be. All right, so let's see. Happy days. Mike said nail clipping incoming. You gotta love the nail clipping, man. It's part of the stream now. You know? Cardano? Let's see. Pump song is not loud enough. Hey, Topper. That was so long ago, bud. Adam's killing it too? Come on. Come on, man. Let me ask you guys in the chat. Let's do a quick poll again. Let's do a quick poll. Let's do a quick poll. I'm going to keep asking you guys this. Do you want Bitcoin to go up or down? I'm going to keep asking you this. And I will say this. I will not become bearish as long as Bitcoin's above that daily RSI trend line, or until I see. Actually, no. I'm actually going to be quiet here because I don't want you guys to mess this up. Do you want Bitcoin to go up or down? Up or down? Do you want Bitcoin to go up or down? I'm going to do a poll in the chat. Let me know. Do you want it? Not if you think. Do you want Bitcoin to go up or down? Let me know in the chat. All right, so 24,162. Let me see. Oh, no. You know what this poll... actually, I'm going to wait till you guys vote on the poll. I'm going to wait. Because this poll was going to tell me exactly what I want to know. All right, 24,160. Link. Let's go check out Link. Yeah, Link the Slink. Link the Slink back up to 341. Look at Link, man. Now, all right, let's get the pump song going on Link. Link back to 863. But hold on one second. Let's party. But I got a quick thing to tell you about Link here. All right. Come on, man. No, but Link looking juicy. I'm looking for Link to come back up to test the top of this rising wedge. Now, here's the thing, man. And we're going to go look at BNB in a second, because BNB is actually a perfect example of what I'm looking at for Link here. Okay? If we look at Link, can we expect to move up to like 888? Yes. I expect to move up to 888 to test the top of this rising wedge. But just be careful here. I'm just going based off statistics. Rising wedges break to the downside 68% of the time. Now, I will say this though. If it breaks up, that just shows the bullishness of the current market. Okay, so if you see a rising wedge break to the upside, you know shit's bullish right now. Okay, but just be wary. These break to the downside 68% of the time. I still expect a slight move up to test the top of this first, to be quite fair. But just keep that in mind, man. So at some point, it's going to break to the downside based off percentages, yes. Based off percentages. You got to go with percentages. You know what I mean? Now, here's what I'll say. If we go look at BNB, and BNB is a perfect example of this. Look at BNB, right? Look at this resistance on BNB right here. And we talked about this yesterday. We have the 200-day moving average coming in right here. This blue moving average coming in. We have horizontal resistance looking left at this previous high. Okay, we have the big downtrend of resistance from all-time highs, right? You can see this. Downtrend of resistance from all-time highs, coming back down like this. And we also have, to think that's not enough, we also have, what was it? There was four resistance. One, two, and the rising wedge resistance too. You can see you wicked back above it, but BNB's kind of struggle with this level. It's not pumping up like the rest of the market. Yeah, it's up about 2%. The rest of the market's up significantly more. I told you guys this. If BNB has the juice to get back over this point right here, If BNB, because there's so much convergence right here in BNB, BNB could be the teller of what we're looking at. Because if BNB breaks this to the upside, man, that's just going to show how bullish this market is. Okay, so let's watch this very carefully. If BNB continues to get resistance here and starts to come back down, I would say be a little careful here. But I will say, if BNB starts to come back up here, starts to get some closes above this, that's going to look juicy for the crypto market. Okay, very, very juicy. Very, 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 very juicy, man. All right, so same point. This kind of brings me to my point with Link, is if it breaks the upside here, it's going to show how bullish it is at the moment. 4 hour, it's a little bit toppy on the RSI, I will say. So keep an eye on that. You just get that. You're getting that bearish cross to the downside too. The hourly looks fine too. I mean, you don't have bearish divergence on any time frame. 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, daily time frame. There's no bearish dip. So I don't think there's necessarily a need for a major pullback until it comes back up and tests these highs. I do think it's going to come back up and test these highs though. All right, BTC still just kind of consolidating sideways here. What we don't want to see Bitcoin is the old Bart Simpson. We haven't seen a Bart Simpson in a long time for BTC. When's the last time we saw like a major Bart Simpson pattern, guys? I forget how quickly your long-term portfolio can pump in a day when we get these bullish moves. Exactly, man. That's why in these bearish times, like, you forget when crypto gets bullish, you don't want to be on the sidelines, man, because it can move up quick. It can move up significantly quick. And listen, like, I will say this, like, if you took advantage down here, if you did, right? You didn't have to buy the lows. If you started to buy when the prices went back up, that's fine too. But if you took advantage down here, even for ETH, right, which is the second biggest market cap, let's not even say you bought the lows. Let's just say you bought some of the daily closes over here, right? Let's not count the wicks. I doubt many people bought the wick down here, right? But let's say you bought some of these closes over here, right? Even ETH is up 74%. You're up almost 2x on that buy. You're getting there, right? I mean, that's just Bitcoin and ETH, man. Because I know a lot of you guys love altcoins like AVAX. If you, and this is why I always say, man, being not in crypto is more risky than being all in crypto. And I truly believe that, man. It's all about opportunity cost, right? You bought AVAX down here, you're up 2x on those buys, right? So take it for what you will, man. I mean, you can really go through any altcoin, really. It's up significantly from its lows. Will it continue? I don't know. But let's see. Bart is hiding. Bear said, nice to wake up green. Nice. Nice. I sold ETH at 1,000. Oh, man. Javier, man. There's no problem with taking profits. But don't be selling it to the downside, man. Sell green candles. Buy red candles. If you stick by that strategy, that'll save you a lot of time. Buy red candles, sell green candles. If you make that one of your rules, it's going to stop you from FOMO and panic selling, man. All right? There's no problem with selling, taking profits on the way back up. There's zero problem with that, right? But you don't want to be buying. Don't be selling the lows, man. Don't be doing this.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero. I'm going to buy the top, and I'm going to sell the bottom, guys.
$16 AVAX here. There you go, John. Nice, dude. Yeah, you forget how quickly crypto can move, man. You really do. And this is why, like, to the downside, yeah, I mean, you can get pretty burned, right? If you bought the highs, the exact highs on BTC, you dropped about 71%. Okay, so this is how I like to look at it, right? So if you bought BTC at 60, let's say you bought the Pico highs, which, you know, let's be honest, it was a high for a reason. A lot of people probably FOMO'd right there. Okay, so let's say you bought 69K down to, let's call it the closes. So from close to close, right? Let's ignore the wicks. Okay, so from close to close, 65K down to 19K. Okay, that's a 70% drop. Okay, so for the past 7 months, Bitcoin dropped 70%. So if you were shorting BTC, basically, right, that's a 70% drop. Congratulations, my friend. Okay, 70%. I'm not going to get out of bed for 70%. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to get out of bed for 70%. You guys can do you. Let me actually go like this. At the same point, from the lows, just in the last month, Bitcoin's up 25%. Okay, and this is why I always like to say, man, it's like if you accumulate the supports, when it starts moving back up, you're gonna. It's why I truly believe in hodling at least Bitcoin and ETH, right? All coins, it's up to you, but at least Bitcoin and ETH is because from when it starts moving back up, it's gonna crush the bear market gains, man. It's gonna crush the bear market gains. All right, 24,173, and I'm just sort of spitballing here. I don't know if we're gonna go back lower. We could. I still think we will at some point. Do we right now? Well, it remains to be seen. All right, so ETH 108.02. We're still just chilling on Ethereum. What I like about ETH, though, is if we zoom this out and we look at where we're at right now, it looks like we're still sitting right at these closes, man. I want to see us get a little bit more momentum here. A little bit more momentum. Let's see. What all crypto YouTubers talking not getting out of bed. That's so true. All right, right here. I want to see it get a little bit of momentum above these previous lows, because the daily close lows are right here. Okay, the daily close lows are right here, man. All right. You're getting a little bit of a move above, but I want to see a little bit more momentum here. You still haven't like convincingly moved up. All right, we still got to get a little bit of momentum. Bitcoin's still just chilling at the highs, man. It's just chilling at the highs. Ah, man, you gotta love when Bitcoin just chills at the highs on stream. It's like blue balling us, or as we like to say here, it's yellow balling us. With the vector candles here, you know, it's yellow balling us, man. Let me see. All right, man. So here's what I'll say about this. This poll scares me a little bit, and I'll answer why this poll scares me a little bit. For the past couple weeks, every time I've done this poll, okay? Every time I've done this poll, guys, for the past couple weeks, all right? Let's go over here real quick. Every time I've done this poll, you guys have told me you want Bitcoin to go to the downside, okay? But what does this poll tell me right now? Now people want it to go up. What does that tell you? Okay, usually it's been about 60% of people want the price to go down. Now almost 60% of people want the price to go up. What does that tell you? We know people generally want the price to do whatever their bias is. What's their bias? Whatever their money's telling them to do. That tells me that a lot of people have FOMO'd in the last couple days, okay? Or it tells me hopefully people bought the dip when Bitcoin went down to 23K or so. Hopefully. But that tells me that now that a lot of people have entered the market back. Okay? If you want the price to go up, usually because you enter the market back. Now, that's what that tells me. So that gets me a little bit. I would have liked to see this poll still people wanting the price to go down, because that means people are generally still on the sidelines. But now that tells me people have FOMO'd back in. Okay? So it gets me a little bit, not skeptical, but I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. You guys get the point. I generally try to stay away. I've been trying lately to stay away from the herd a little bit. Now it looks like herd's FOMOing back in, man. So I would have liked to see that poll still be bearish. But that's kind of been my signal lately. When people want the price to go down, be bullish. When people want the price to go up, be bearish. For the most part. Now, occasionally that doesn't work. Okay? Like when crypto really wants to be bullish, everyone wants the price to go up, and it still does. So take that for what you will. We are 7,000 Rand from the 1,750 range. Facts. Absolute facts. I've accumulated since May. Don't care about down anymore. I agree with you, Shane. I'm ready to go up. I'm ready to go up here. To be quite frank, I don't really care. I mean, because here's always my point. Like, you shouldn't care what Bitcoin is in the short term, because everyone has a price in their head where they're willing to sell. Okay, so why does it matter if it hits it now or if it hits it later? That's just greed. You know what I mean? To care where the price is short term doesn't really matter, man. To me, at least. I mean, some people want money now. Some people want it. But you're going to make more money if it continues to stay at these lows for longer. to be fair, but poll sample size is too small. True, Shane, true. I guess we'll ask on the night stream. I bet if we did this poll on the night stream, we'd have a different outcome here. All right, so looks like everything's just kind of settling up at the moment. We saw the move this morning. Not surprised everything's settling up, man. I'm not surprised. Yeah, man, it looks like everything's just kind of settling up. Let's see. Pyromatic. I can check out Pyromatic Magic. I got you on Pyro. Hey, listen, I think we tried to look at that yesterday. And it's not on TradingView. Yeah, it's not on TradingView, my man. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you much. I'm just super excited about the NASDAQ today, man. That's the bullish thing. The NASDAQ and also the S&P. S&P, it's still right at resistance. S&P hasn't broken out yet, but NASDAQ did. But we got to see the close. We got to see that little close here, man. Daniel said, I'm about to FOMO out of boredom. I'm about to FOMO out of boredom. Just waiting for the drop. Facts, man. Now, listen, I told you guys this yesterday. I'm waiting. I want to get some near. I'm waiting for a drop. And then, of course, when I wait for a drop, near pumps 15% the next day. That's always how it works. But if I bought yesterday and I FOMO'd, it would have dumped 15%. That's always how it works. You can't make that shit up, man. You can't. You can't. Look, watch. Guys, if I pick an altcoin right now to FOMO into, I guarantee you tomorrow it's going to dump. Because that's just how the world works, man. All right, so go check out the weekly chart. Is there any chance of us breaking this weekly RSI downtrend this week? What do you guys think in the chat? Let me know. I told you guys, like, if this breaks out, that's going to be the ultimate ticket for me here, man. That's going to be the point where, that's going to be the point where I get upset that I didn't accumulate more than I did, which I told you guys I accumulated the biggest buy that I've ever did. Right here at the 200-week moving average back in, right here, back at the end of May, right there, okay? I told you guys, even when we were dropping here, it's like the 200-week moving average is typically support. We drop below it. I'm going to tell you guys this, like, the way I'm thinking about it now is like, the only reason we drop below this is because of just the massive liquidation event that we saw from multiple companies going under, okay? And now we're just kind of getting that reversion to the mean play. Where now we're coming back up. All right, so you know, to be quite fair, we're so freaking close to this. Like, you could realistically break that out this week. You know what I mean? If you continue up a little bit higher this week. Let's see. Were you a FOMO? So Neil said, Neil, you're a troll, man. Just do the opposite of what Jordan says. How'd that work out for you yesterday, buddy? That work out good for you? Work out good? The magic FOMO line. Will you FOMO at some alts there? Man, I don't want to FOMO into alts, man. I don't want to FOMO into alts. I'm not, you guys know I'm not a big fan of FOMOing. At all. It can work out for you sometimes, but usually, on average, FOMOing is not going to work out for you. Because the market maker knows when people FOMO, man. They know. And as soon as you FOMO in, and they always know when to do it, man. It's always when you break a high. Like right here. If Bitcoin comes back up right here, most people are going to buy right here. Right? If Bitcoin breaks the highs right now. Most people are going to buy right in this range right here. Why? Let me ask you guys this. Why are most people going to buy right here? Because they're going to see the breakout. They're going to go like this, man. Wow! Bitcoin's breaking the highs! That must mean we're bullish! I must buy now! I could have bought here at support! But no, I was too scared there. I'm going to buy now that we've already broken up! Here we go! I'm going all in! Here we go, guys! To be fair, Horse Guy's buys yesterday actually did work out for him. Congratulations to Horse Guy. We'll hear from him later. He's super excited right now. He's like actually rich. But right here, man, like most people are gonna buy right here, man. You know what I'm saying? So they know when you're gonna do it. Just like right here, for example. Now it worked out for you so far, but right here, you had these previous highs. Most people FOMOed in right here. You know how I know? Look at the yellow vector candle right above the previous high. They know people FOMOed in. They dumped it. Okay? And then what do? It's going to dump. People are going to think, oh my God, M formation. M formation. They bring it down to the M formation lows. They wick it down below the previous low. They go, oh my God, Bitcoin break the lows. Break out to the downside. And then they bring it, people panic sell, and then they bring it right back up to the upside. They bring it up to the previous highs. Oh my God, there's no way Bitcoin can get rejected third time. And they bring it back down. They wick it right back down. Fast move to the downside. Oh my God, it's dumping so hard. There's no way. Head and shoulders. And then they bring it right back up. That's the life of a retail trader. Okay? That's the life of a retail trader. Some new alts that never had a bull run are now at all-time lows are good buys. Oh, facts. Dude, I will always say this. Quick rant alert, man. Quick rant alert. All right? Quick rant alert. Listen, when crypto wants to be bullish, it doesn't take a brainiac to tell you what altcoins are going to pump. All altcoins will pump. Okay? I'll be honest with you guys. All altcoins will pump. Now, there's a thing is opportunity costs. It's about finding which ones are going to pump more than the other ones, right? Obviously. But whenever crypto wants to be bullish, everything is going to pump, you know? Opportunity cost is key, though. Definitely. All right, yeah, so everything's just kind of settling up here, guys. Just kind of settling up on this beautiful, beautiful Monday morning as we await, as we kind of just await Wednesday, you know? Market psychology, facts, Mike. Horse guy at the morning. All right, let's see. What else we got? So this is the Madrid ribbon. Let's go check out the Madrid ribbon real quick as we wait for some more action. The Madrid ribbon, right here. So on the weekly chart, we got back up. Right here. We're holding support on that Madrid ribbon. And listen, I know you guys like to hate on the Madrid ribbon. All right, I'm going to say it every single time until you guys understand the Madrid ribbon. Okay? When you drop below the weekly Madrid ribbon, that was like the big capitulation from 38K to 17K. Really, it was the weekly chart was just straight to the downside here. You've now gotten back into it. And look at this whole time. You're just holding support on the bottom of that Madrid ribbon. And I'm going to show you guys in the past bear markets, when you started to hold support on the Madrid ribbon on the weekly, that was the point where you really started to get nice, right? Look at March of 2020, for example. Big capitulation below the Madrid ribbon. You came back up, okay? 72-hour stream, let's just all sit here until purgatory on Wednesday. We could do that. No, but right here. When you started to get back above, you started to get closes back above on the weekly, that was the point where you knew you're probably going to come back up higher, okay? Let's go back and look at 2018, for example. You dropped, you kept getting resistance on it. It's when you started getting closes above the Madrid ribbon like this. You see all these closes? That was the point you just rode it to the upside and you started to come back to the upside, man. All right? It took you a couple weeks. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks of just kind of up and sideways before you mooned. Almost 2 months. But that's what you did. And if we actually go back in time again, let's go back to back here, okay? You can kind of see a similar thing. You know, there was a few times, and I want to point this out, that it could be like 2014 as well. But right here, right? You got into it. Still got a little bit move above. And also right here, we got move above. So it could be like 2014 as well, where you kind of just come up into it a little bit before coming back lower. But it's when you started getting closes into it, that's when the bottom was in, man. Right? That's when the typical bottom was in. We still went back down to the bottom again, but that's when the bottom was in. You kind of accumulated here. And it was also back here. I mean, I could do this all day, man. I could do this all freaking day. Let's go all the way back to 2011. Let's see what you did here. So bear market, you got resistance all the way down. Once you got back above it and started closing full candle bodies above it, that's the point where you started to go back up to the upside. So I'm not just making this stuff up. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. You know, I'm going to be honest, man. Like, all the long-term indicators look pretty good right now. All the long-term indicators look pretty good. Samantha, man. Stop FOMO in the... Stop, man. All right, come on. Samantha, I don't want to freaking ban you in the chat, man. All right, I'm banning you. Come on, man. Don't be FOMOing in the chat. Get out of here, man. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. You're going to go in timeout for just a little bit, man. Calm the hell down, man. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, man? All right. Let's go back to BTC. Let's hang out for a little bit on BTC. What are you doing, buddy? Palajek says, it makes my eyes. Jordan dropped the hammer. A third place? Palajek said, what the hell? I dropped the hammer on him, man. Banned from a paid He's just freaking spamming, man. Palajek, Samantha. I'll see you shortly, buddy. All right, Near. So Near's looking juicy. Every alt looks the same. I mean, Doge is still one that hasn't broke out yet. I'm going to tell you guys this. I might buy some Doge today. You guys are like, Jordan, are you serious? Is Jordan actually going to buy Doge? I might buy a stack of Doge today. And here's the reason why I might buy a stack of Doge. Every other alt has broken out. Okay? But Doji, Woji, is still below its downtrend of resistance in this little symmetrical triangle pattern here. I'm going to be honest, man. It's got back above the 50 EMA for the first time today. It's back above the 50-day EMA for the first time since early May. Okay? I might buy some Doge here, man. You know what I mean? This time is different. It went down real quick, so it will pump to all-time highs by the end of the year. But first, it will dip to new lows so I can add more. No bias here. Do you think so, Crane? You think so? We'll see. We'll see. I mean, listen, I will say this, man. I don't think a lot of... I do think a lot of people realize this. Okay? If the CPI print comes lower on Wednesday, and in September, they come out with a rate hike that's lower... If they come out with a 50 basis point rate hike and it looks like they're starting to slow down, all right? I mean, bear in mind that if they even start printing again, okay? You're going to see, I'm going to say this right now. If those two things happen, those are big two ifs. I don't even say big three ifs. I will say these three ifs. If China doesn't invade Taiwan, okay? If the CPI on Wednesday comes out lower and we start to make that trend back down, and if the Fed comes out, a little bit more bullish than they were before, than they were last time, I think you're going to see a melting rally to the upside, man. Like, I know face melting's sort of a meme, but if those three things happen, you're going to wish you weren't on the sidelines, man. But, I mean, I'll also say this. If one of those three things happen, it's going to go back down. So, it's all speculation. Blinders everywhere. What's going on, Drunk Bear? Good to see you, buddy. Other than 10 cents. 10 cents? 50 basis points is priced in for the next two hikes. Usually the price action has been doing the opposite of what happened before a news event. I'm guessing CPI numbers will be bad. I would say yes or no, because it wasn't the last. What was the last rate hike date? I think it was like what, July 15th, if I remember correctly, something like that. Oh no, it wasn't that long ago. I think it was like right here. It was this candle right here. Yeah, so I guess they were dumping before and they brought it back to the upside after. So I guess that makes sense. So we've been coming up. We'll find out. We'll find out. I wouldn't be surprised either way, and that's why I'm going to keep an open mind on going up or down for on Wednesday. You know, I'm definitely going to keep an open mind. For the meantime, I'm going to enjoy the green candles that we're getting. Let's see. According to the credit markets, yeah, 50 basis points. Yeah, if they come out with 50 basis points, it's gonna be nice. Life is good. Dash is off at all-time highs by 91%. Grinding up now. Rodney, you like Dash, buddy? Hey, any altcoin. Any altcoin can move, man. Let's look at Dash. Yeah, Dash actually. I'll say this. When it gets back above this range here, yeah, Dash has some room to run. Dash definitely has some room to run. You see this? Coming across like this? It could have room to run up here, right? So, yeah, Dash looks pretty good, man. All right, BTC is now, right when I have to get off to move back, I got to go move my car, man. All right, now Bitcoin wants to pump, man. You can't make this shit up, bro. Ah, my God, man. It's like clockwork. Jordan's got to get off. I actually have to get off this time. I actually have to. Holy moly, man. Holy moly. That's crazy. I actually have to get off, man. Now Bitcoin wants to come up to back to the highs. You cannot make the Shiza up. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I have to get off because I have to move my car so I don't get a ticket, okay? By 11 o'clock, and it's 10:45. So I got to get off. Enjoy this pump. If I'm gone, enjoy this pump. I hope everyone's going to get excited for this pump because I do think Bitcoin still has another rally to the upside here, at the very, very least. I think ETH does too. ETH is back above this red box. That's great. NASDAQ pumping back above the highs. That's awesome. So things are looking good across the markets. DXY still coming down here. Things are looking good today. We'll see if we continue up higher. I do think we will. And we're kind of going to go from there. My Gymborees are still tingling. Nothing's really given up on my Gymborees. All right. So adios, my friends. Have a fantastic day. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you guys there. We'll talk about what happens for the rest of the day. Adios. Don't do anything I would do. Don't panic sell your crypto. Most of all, don't panic sell your crypto. But make sure you don't be afraid to take some profits until we break out of this bear flag. I'll say that. Until we break out of this bear flag. All right. Adios, my friends. Peace.